We're going to try something a little different on this video. After spending a lot of time doing rust repair on a certain double cab, we're going to turn our attention to some wheels. Now, we picked up and trade some cookie cutters. Maybe they go by other names. That's what we've always called them. I think that's probably the most common term. Came off some 911s. Also came off 944s later on. And we picked these up with a Beetle. We refinished one set, and I want to do another one. And so these ones are 6s by 15s, and made by ATS. You can see the 6, and there's the Porsche number. So these perfect for a Beetle. 6s in the front, 7s in the rear. I think these caps are plastic, and they should probably be chrome or metal at least. And these ones look like they've been sandblasted. These ones here, I've got 3, and I think this black one is a 944 rim, because it looks a little bit different in the dish. The dish of the wheel is polished at one point, only a long time ago, where this seems to have a bit more of a ridge, so these ones are definitely earlier. So these will be the ones I'll do. We'll do that set of 4. We'll get them cleaned up and then painted, and maybe we get new caps, most likely, because this plastic looks like plastic. Definitely plastic. So the wheels say made by the branding on them somewhere. These are 7s in the rear. On the fronts, somewhere I can see. The branding is ATS. You see it there. So that's who made the wheels way back when. I don't have a project in mind for them yet. So maybe they look good on the notch back that we have in the works. But we're going to start with refinishing them. I'm going to start by just tearing them all apart. Cap off, vent out, and then just get them cleaned up and see what we've got to work with here. We got a nice little chrome cap on there, so we'll see if we can hopefully keep that in one place long enough that we can use that again. Rid of some weights. Use Scotch-Brite clean that. I think it's going to need more than that. Just see how the curb rash is. It looked pretty good. As you can see, this wheel is actually pretty good shape. I think it's almost looks like someone's already sandblasted it. but maybe not. Maybe just sanded down or paint strip. But can't see any curb rash. That's just grease from my bench. On the inside, I'll get the residue off, but I think this one is actually really, really good. Hopefully the other ones work out like that too. Okay. This one. Not really. Get some sandpaper. Some will take more work than others, but we'll get those cleaned up and cleaned everywhere else. And then get them, there you go, here's something. Oh, just a piece of residue from the weights, tire. Perfect. So I've got them. Just a quick scuff, not ready for paint or anything. I just wanted to check edges to see if we're dealing with how much road rash, and I've got good news there. So this one right there, you can kind of see a mark and a little bit of road rash right here and here. But other than that, none of them have been curbed, or if they have been repaired really well. This one being the 7-inch wheels, they have just a bit different lip. This one you can see has a bit of a ridge, which are the 6s, and this one doesn't. Also, I mean, that was just with a little bit. Like, you could see how you could easily get these really polished nicely if someone was so inclined to spend a lot of time. We're not going to do that. We're going to just get them painted and made them look nice, but we'll make it all look nice. Insides and lowers, got all the weights off. There's still some glue residue in there, but we'll work on that too. But happy that we're not dealing with with any repairs other than that. And here I think I can probably, I don't know, maybe do a little bit of filing and then a little bit of fill work. It's not bad. Probably can make short work of that. Okay, after a couple more hours of sandblasting, I've got them pretty good. These are the backs. Let's just dust on that. The inside actually had some sort of almost like a plastic dip coating on it. It's really weird. These 7-inch ones both had it. Heavy coating, took a long time. I was going to do the barrel too, but that's way too much work. So this one's in good shape. Same with that one. As I showed before, this one has a little bit of a road rash in there, but they're all sandblasted, top side, bottom side. Now we'll get them into some primer and then do some body work, fill up that one little road rash there, and then figure what color and so on. But taking shape. And we've got them ready to go. Gonna get some self-etch on them today. And then we'll get it into some high build, and then we'll fix some nicks. One of these front ones right there has got some nicks in it. But for now, first stage, get some primer on there, and then we can work it from there. Still undecided on color, most likely silver, but who knows? If you got an opinion, add it to the comments. And there we go, so self-etched. This will be more, there'll be another coat of primer yet before, but now, at least got a start point. We'll get some high build on there and get them looking perfect. backs have been done the same, as you saw before. We'll get the barrels painted too, although nobody's ever going to see it. This is the one with some blemish. You can still kind of see it right in there. But we'll get that work, we'll get this dry up, and then continue on with the next process. And I got them into some high build. This will get sanded down now and look for any blemishes, fix the blemishes, and then should be ready for paint. So this is the one I've already scuffed her down now with 320. This is the wheel that has a blemish right there under my finger. You can see a nick there, you can see a nick there. So just a little bit of fill work, but it's not, takes, I don't know, a little bit under, probably 3/4 of an hour to scuff up a wheel, maybe less if I get really ambitious, half hour. But a bit of work, and then we'll check it out again. And then eventually, after a little bit of body work, she'll be ready for paint. We're finally ready to paint, got some free time. So they've all been wiped down and cleaned, blown off. I'm gonna first paint the inners. Give them just not a heavy coat, but just something so there's some paint on there. Maybe I'll do the barrels too. And then I'll get some diamond silver on the caps. They will get detailed eventually. So I'll paint the bottoms, and then I'll set them on these handy dandy paint cans, which look like they've already been used a few times, so I can paint the tops, which really is more important. So here we go. And there we have it. Got 3 coats. They look pretty good. There's a little bit of crud in there. Maybe it came off the paint cans sitting that they're elevated on. Maybe my chemicals were mixed wrong because it just looked like it went on dry. But for now, we don't have a place for them anyway. We're sitting around, so I thought, why not? Get them at least a step closer. Maybe I need a quick scuff and then one more top coat, but for now, this is it. We'll get the caps detailed. Eventually, we'll paint the little Porsche emblems there so they got the colors. Adds a little color to the car. And then we'll find a project for them or put them online and sell them, or I don't know. We'll do something with them, but anyway. Thanks for watching.